Confusion over the new 6% rate of stamp duty on commercial property transactions was the single biggest issue for readers in Wednesday's live QA. But the Minister for Finance's new electric vehicle regime, new welfare rates and the promised new share option scheme also featured prominently among questions that were answered by a team from the Irish Times Business Department and PwC. The Minister's major fundraising initiative, the decision to increase the rate of stamp duty on commercial transactions to 6% from 2% currently in to raise a projected €376 million, left readers scratching their heads. Although the Dáil voted Tuesday night to approve the measure, the minister has yet to disclose any details on how the scheme will work. Readers wanted to know precisely which transactions will be covered by the new higher rate, when it would kick in and, most particularly, what would happen to deals that were already in the pipeline or recently signed but not yet closed. The minister, Paschal Donohoe, confirmed overnight that there would be transition arrangements to cover ongoing transactions but released no other details. The Department of Finance says these are likely to appear in the finance bill, which will be published on Thursday next, October 19th. The bill should also clarify precisely which transactions fall under the new rate. While the minister explicitly stated that sale of land for residential property development would be subject to a refund of the duty if purchasers meet certain conditions, notably that development will have to begin within 30 months of the land purchase. Whether that means actual construction or simply the submission of plans remains unclear. The QA highlighted interest in the proposed new Key Employee Engagement Program KEEP, which is designed to help small and medium-sized business attract and/or hold on to key employees by offering them a stake in the business. Current tax rules make that unattractive but, again, business owners will have to wait until the finance bill to see the precise shape and scope of the scheme. The minister announced a 0% benefit-in-kind rate for drivers of electric vehicles, but this is only a one-year measure. It is hard to see motorists justifying the current premium attaching to electric car purchase without more clarity for the longer term, but the best the minister could offer was a full review of BIC incentives on vehicles. With hybrid vehicles, many readers were hoping the new 0% rate would apply to them. Unfortunately, it does not. Others to be disappointed were landlords and those hoping to avail of more generous inheritance tax thresholds. Despite widespread expectation ahead of the budget that there would be some measures brought in to help landlords as the rental crisis escalates, particularly in Dublin, the minister was silent. So no accelerated mortgage interest relief for landlords and no sanction to offset local property tax. Unless Mr. Donohoe decides to slip some relief into the finance bill, landlords will have to wait till next year. The same goes on inheritance. The government raised the Category A threshold, applying to gifts and inheritances passing from parents to children, last year to €310,000 and committed to bringing it up to €500,000 over the coming years. Readers had been hoping for some move this year, but that was not forthcoming. As usual, there was strong reader interest in welfare rates, especially in relation to qualified dependents and children. The minister applied a €5 increase across the full range of reliefs, and also raised the payments. For dependents, the government's very modest childcare package, prescription charges, the lack of any measures targeting students or expats exercised some readers, while a significant number just wanted to get a fix on how the new rates of universal social charge and the higher threshold for the higher rate tax band would target them. Next week's finance bill may fill in some of the blanks from the minister's speech or allow him to respond to disquiet in certain areas with additional measures. We'll have to wait and see. Anyone still unsure of how the budget 2018 will affect them can still contact us at www.irishtimes.com Business Budget 2018 today or, subsequently, to our weekly QA column at dcoyle@irishtimes.com.